Hey y'all, what's going on? It's Athena Amoeba. Yes, I am wearing the same thing that I wore in my last video because I recorded it on the same day. So, this video, what are we gonna talk about? Well, what are we gonna talk about? In this video, I just wanted to share, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about the boot camp that I'm going through, which has been crazy, which made me have a mental breakdown this morning. And I know I'm not the only one, but I have been going through some positive changes thanks to it, and I really can't wait for it to be over, but at the same time, I'm happy that I'm partaking in this boot camp. So I'm gonna share with you what the meal plan has been, what the exercise regimen has been, and some other things related to the boot camp that have helped and that have been a challenge. Now this is related to health, fitness, and I'm not gonna lie, weight loss. The reason I wanted to do this was weight loss, and that in itself is a whole topic. Like I can make like 10,000 videos on that subject because it's really a controversial subject if you think about it. So I'm not gonna get too into that, but I will say that I don't think that everybody needs to lose weight. I think lose weight if you want to. I think everybody should be in charge of their own body, and unfortunately we live in a fat-phobic society still, so that is a big influencing factor on how people feel about themselves, how I felt about myself. But that being said, you know, I've said this so many times, but I can look at other women, other people who are fat, who are bigger, and think that they're beautiful and think that they're attractive. But when I looked at myself, I didn't feel that way, and I don't think it's because I was harder on myself than I was on other people. I just think some other people carry it better. And it's not about looks, but you know, you want to like what you look when you see in the mirror, you know what I mean? So I don't think that there should be some universal standard telling everybody what they should look like, but I do think that when you look in the mirror, you should be comfortable with what you see. And if you're not, figure out, is it something you have to change in your mind, or is it something that you have to change with your body? And for me, it was both. Honestly, I really tried the mind thing for years. I tried to change the way that I thought about my body. I was very conscious of, you know, the fat phobia that I'm talking about, and even then I wasn't comfortable. Like for me to feel good about myself, I just needed to lose weight. And I did go to a therapist for a little while for my binge eating, and he really discouraged me from losing weight, and I didn't like that, so I stopped going because I was like, I'm done with this. Like, I just want to lose weight. And aside from that, my therapist was really awesome. I really appreciate him, but I just knew what I wanted. I just knew what I needed at this point in time, which was just to get rid of the dang weight. It was making me feel bad. Like, simple solution, right? Not simple, because weight loss is hard. It's really hard for those of you who haven't done it, or for those of you who haven't lost like substantial amounts of weight. I'm talking like 50 pounds or more. I had to lose 90. Yeah, it's hard because you have to do it long haul, and you have to stop a lot of really bad habits, and ooh, yeah, it's hard. So let's get into what this boot camp has been like, what the diet's like, what the exercise is like, and some other elements. Okay, so I joined this boot camp because I've been wanting to make health a priority for a while now, and I was going about it in a way that didn't really work for me. I was going about it focusing on the number on the scale, and that just didn't work for me because it overwhelmed me. When I wasn't making progress, it made me quit all of the good habits I was trying to build. So I stopped focusing on that, and I started focusing on just becoming more active and eating better. But first was just the becoming more active part, because the food part was a little trickier for me since I used it as a coping mechanism. So I was like, all right, I just want to find 3 activities that I really enjoy that I could do on a regular basis every single week that'll make me switch from having a lifestyle that was not active whatsoever to having a much more active lifestyle. So the first thing that I did was ride my bike. I got a bike in November. I got it from Walmart for like $2 something. I like it. It's a good bike. I will put the link in the description below for the bike that I got because it was pretty affordable as far as bikes go, and it's been good to me so far. And I started riding it every morning. I was doing really good at that. I was riding it at least 4 days a week, sometimes more, because I actually really enjoyed riding my bike. So I started that in November and did pretty good with that. Then I visited Texas for over winter break, and while I was there, I did pretty good and still got on the treadmill every day because I couldn't get on my bike. That was my first thing, right? Like, I wanted to find 3 activities I enjoyed. Riding my bike was the first one. Then while I was in Texas, I also came across a post on Facebook. It was like an advertisement, and it was one of those, do you want to transform your body in 6 weeks? And I was like, yes, I do. So I signed up for it, called them, signed up for it, and I thought that because it was a 60-day challenge, not 6 weeks, 60-day challenge. I thought it was just going to be going to the gym every day. Like, that's all I thought. Turned out to be so much more than that, which is kind of making me crazy, but it's okay. I've made some positive changes. But yes, so I found it through a Facebook ad, signed up. The week after I got back to San Diego, went to orientation and realized, oh my god, I did not know what I signed up for. Like, they made me do a full body scan of my body on this 3D thing that I had to turn around on, and I learned that I'm comprised of 50% fat almost. Well, it was like 40 something, but that's like a lot. So I was like, oh my gosh. I got really depressed when they sent me the results. I had to do the scan, I had to take pictures in my underwear in front of strangers, which is really embarrassing, and I would have like never done that before in my life, but I was like, you know what? You're not gonna look like this anymore, so just do it. That was really embarrassing. And then they told us that we had to have like a meal plan, and we had to work out. Yes, we had to go to boot camp every day, but we also had to do 2 cardio sessions every day. And we had to burn a certain amount of calories in each session. I'll talk more about that a little later, but this is when I started realizing, like, what the fuck did I sign up for? So that was the initial shock, and that's how I stumbled upon it. And I wanted to do that because I wanted to find my second activity, right? And I really do enjoy classes. Like, I hate going to the gym and just being there by myself. I love classes, dance classes. This is like lifting. It's a lot of like lifting and HIIT, I would say, is what this thing is comprised of. And yeah, I do enjoy them. What I don't enjoy is the pressure. I don't enjoy the obligation of feeling that I have to go every day. I think that if I was doing it out of my own will, I would figure out a way to balance it in a way that works for myself. And I probably would end up going at least 4 times a week, if not more, because I feel all this pressure. I've been struggling with this boot camp, I'm not gonna lie to you all. But that being said, even though I've been struggling, even though I haven't been exact, even though I haven't gone every day, and even though I haven't done all the workouts I'm supposed to do, I still lost weight, I'm still losing weight, and I've still gained some positive habits. So before I get into the positive results, let me tell you exactly what this is comprised of. So when we signed up, they gave us 4 different meal plans that we could choose from. It was either a builder, which means you're trying to build muscle and put on weight, but you know, muscle weight. You're a shredder, which means you're trying to lose weight. You're a keto. Keto's an option. They had a keto diet option, or vegan. I originally wanted to choose the vegan, but when I looked at the meal plan, it was all processed foods. It was all like Boca burgers and things. I was like, well, that doesn't seem that healthy to me. Like, where are the lentils, where are the beans, like, where are just like the whole vegan foods, right? So that's the reason I didn't go with that one. So I decided to go with the female shredder diet. Oh yeah, because all of these plans had male and female versions. So I decided to go with the female shredder diet. And basically what this is a carb cycling. You have a high carb day, a medium carb day, and a low carb day. But every day you have 6 meals. I was just gonna explain all the meals, but that's gonna take way too long. So here's a picture of what the meals are. Yeah, so this is the meal plan, and you're literally just supposed to rotate these 3 days. It's a lot of meal prep, it's a lot of dishes. I've been going crazy because of that. And I haven't been exact, to be honest. I have an Instagram account now that I created when I started this challenge, so if you're interested in seeing what I've been eating, how well I've been sticking to it or not, you could check out my Instagram, and that is just Athena Amoeba on Instagram. I'll put the link in the description below. But yeah, that's what I've, you know, even without being exact, this has been a guide. I haven't eaten cheese for like, I haven't eaten cheese for 5 weeks. For me, that's crazy. Like, I'm addicted to cheese. Cheese has made me break out, you know, and I haven't eaten it. So my face is starting to clear up. It's not totally clear yet, but it's starting to clear up. Also, I realized that the almond butter was making me break out, so I stopped eating that. Because once I stopped eating cheese, it was easy for me to identify what else was making me break out. So I stopped eating that. And I've only had one like super cheat meal so far, which was wings, because I love wings. So I had wings and breadsticks and beer. And that was my cheat meal. I had it after 4 weeks of no cheat meals. I mean, technically I had quote unquote cheat meals because I was not sticking to the plan exactly. But they weren't bad foods. I was still eating whole foods. I was still, like, for example, like the other ways I would quote unquote cheat is like, if I was supposed to eat egg whites, 5 egg whites, instead I would just have 2 hard-boiled eggs. Which, yes, it does make a difference because full eggs have much more calories than egg whites. So it does make a difference, but, you know, it wasn't like I was eating pizza. You know, I haven't touched pizza for over 5 weeks either. So, you know, that's just what I'm trying to say is like, even though I haven't been exact, I've been using it as a guide to eat much better than I usually do. So that's the meals. The workouts, like I said, the gym itself is called Hardcore Fitness, and it's a combination of weights and high and HIIT exercises, high intensity interval training. Mostly weights though, they really focus on weights there. So it's going to one of those classes at the gym every day, except for 1 day of rest. And then 2 cardio sessions, which they want you to split. So basically that means you have to do 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. It's like, it's a lot. And then on top of that, like week 1, we were supposed to burn 200 calories per session, which was like, for me at first, because I didn't work out at all, I was like, oh my god, I'm dying to like get to 200, right? But then that started to get easier, but it kept going up every week. So every week they added 50 calories that you're supposed to burn per workout session. So, you know, doing 2 workout sessions of 250 calories is 500. Now we're on week 5, and I believe we're up to 500 calories per session. We're either at 450 or 500 or something crazy like that. So you're burning like 1,000 calories a day just with your cardio, not counting boot camp. So it's like, it's a lot, right? And honestly, I haven't kept up with it. I don't feel like I'm physically capable of keeping up with it because 1, I'm really out of shape. 2, I've got injuries, my knees are bad, my ankle is messed up. Like I'm messed up. I'm really messed up. So it's not easy for me, but I know that it's helping me. You know, it's helping me to gain strength, to work out. I have noticed that I'm getting stronger. I'm able to lift weights that I wasn't able to lift when I first started. The first day that I got there and I was trying to lift a barbell, I put that thing on my back and I was like, oh no, I didn't even fully take it off the rack because I couldn't even stand. I felt like I was gonna lose my balance and it was too heavy. But this last week I actually was able to do a little bit of a workout with the barbell. So it's like, you know, little changes. But yeah, it's a lot, and honestly I can't keep up with it. But even though I'm not being exact, just like with the meal plan, it's still helping me. Even though it's making me crazy, it really is. I can't wait for this to be over. But it's helping me, I guess, kind of like kickstart some drastic changes that I needed to make. Once this is over, I'm really excited to figure out a schedule for myself that incorporates the boot camp, riding my bike, and hopefully maybe some dance lessons or something else that I actually enjoy doing for like cardio. But anyways, so yeah, that's the exercise. It's insane, it's intense. So if you want to try this on your own, if you're brave enough, the meal plan, I posted it. I'll put a link in the description below for the meal plan. I'll put it in like a PDF or something on Google, and then yeah, just work out 3 times a day. Find a gym, lift some weights for like an hour, and then do 2 cardio sessions every day. First week, 200 calories per session, and then just add 50 calories from there. It's insane, it really is, but there are positive changes. Like I said, I felt myself getting stronger. I haven't eaten cheese for weeks. I haven't eaten I used to, like, my diet used to consist of junk food, pretty much. It was like fast food and chips and cookies and ice cream and burritos and pizza. Like, I haven't really touched any of that stuff for weeks, so it's been helping, and I just want to continue these positive habits. Even after the challenge ends, I'm not gonna eat cheese. I've decided that already, because like I said, I was basically addicted to it, so why go back when I'm like okay without it now, you know? So anyway, this video is getting really long, but that is the challenge that I've been doing. It has been a challenge for sure. I can't say that I've done the challenge justice, but I can say that it has helped me, as crazy as it's been making me. And I'm just gonna continue to grow and change, and I really want to change my lifestyle, so this has helped me start that. So that's the beginning, and if you all have any questions, let me know. I'm really just in the beginning phases of transforming my body and my health, so there's a lot more to go, but I'm happy to have started. So until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.